Hi, I am Penny and welcome to this yoga session. Today we are doing a yin yoga with a focus on the first chakra, Muladhara chakra, and also a focus on anxiety. So for today's practice, you don't need props, but if you'd like, you can get a block, something to sit on like a cushion, and even a strap. All of these poses can be done with or without any of these props. So go ahead and have a seat, stack your spine, and push your tailbone down towards the floor and engaging your lower abdominals. Now, I'm going to show you a mudra, which is a hand position that you can do, which will help in grounding you into the first chakra. So you're going to take your hands, bring them into like prayer, and then take your pinky and your ring finger and just fold those in. And you can even clasp them around each other. Then take your middle finger and hold that, and your index finger and your thumb, and make those like little eyeballs. So it's like that. Now, if this isn't possible or you're not interested in doing a mudra, then just place your hands on your lap. So we're just going to place this right in front of our abdominals right here and hold this mudra. Now, this mudra helps with grounding into the first chakra. All of the chakras, there's a 7 energy chakra system, and all the chakras are having a purpose. And the purpose of the first chakra is grounding yourself into security. It's all about I am all right. I have the right to exist. So it's definitely about you as a person and as a being who deserves safety, security, somebody who deserves boundaries in your life. So holding this mudra, go ahead and roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Close your eyes. And we're going to start with the sound of Lam, L-A-M. This is the sound for the first chakra. So take a breath in. Lam. 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 Getting joined by Hannigan here, who has decided we need to help. Hannigan, go have a seat, love. Hannigan, go have a seat, love. Lay down. There you go. Thank you. And Hannigan will join us in our yin practice. Apologize for that. So if your eyes are closed and you're still in this mudra here, I want you to focus on a purpose. And the purpose, whatever you decide, is your purpose. So you can make it different than the one I'm suggesting. But the one I'm suggesting for the first chakra is the I am grounded, I am safe, and I am secure. And just close your eyes and focus on being safe and secure. I will be giving breath cues. You are welcome to breathe however you choose. These are merely suggestions. So just take a nice breath in and exhale. So the Muladhara chakra has a color. The color is red. So you can imagine yourself being engulfed by a red, secure light. It has an element. The element is earth, so it's related to the ground and Gaia, earth energy. Breathe in. It is a 4-petaled flower, so you can see that in your mind's eye. And it's all about safety. And one of the reasons why we get anxious is because we don't feel safe. And that's why we work on the first chakra. Now, the first chakra is all about the legs and about feeling secure. It starts at the bottom of the spine. So right now, just stack yourself over your spine and imagine you're secure like a tree. And take a breath in and exhale. And one more time, take a breath in and exhale. When you're ready, just go ahead and open up your eyes. And if you had your hands in this mudra, it's nice to keep it in there for like 5 minutes. So I'm not sure how long we've been here, but if you're ready, just go ahead and shake your hands out and move your fingers around just a little bit. If you're sitting on a bolster, I invite you to push that bolster away, and we're actually going to start out our practice here in butterfly. So bring your feet together. Make yourself comfortable. Pull your abdominals in. You are welcome to stay up on something higher like a folded blanket or even still on your bolster if you'd like. I'm on the floor. Take a breath in, and then you can just come forward as much as you'd like in this butterfly. Now, if you want more security in your butterfly, you can take your blocks and keep your hips up. Your knees up, and then just come forward. If you also would like, and these are all your options, you can actually put your block in front of you, place it on your feet or right in front of you, and just place your head on there. Now, if you place your head on the block, you're actually using your third eye, the sixth chakra, as well as with the first chakra, and they have a relationship. And just take a breath in and exhale. Focus on grounding. Focus on the I am strong. I am secure. I am safe. This first chakra is all about feeling your own strength, your security. So just imagine yourself strong and secure and safe. And we'll be here for just another couple of moments. So the 4-petaled flower, the lotus, is the symbol of the first chakra. So imagine that 4-petaled lotus at your chest. And just take some breaths here. And take a long breath in. And a long breath out. And a long breath in. And a long breath out. And when you're ready, I want you to start, just push yourself out of this pose. And if you're using blocks, just move those to the sides. And go ahead and take your legs out in front of you and just wiggle them around a little bit. So our next pose that we're going to do today is a winged dragon, but it's actually just a lunge. So I'm going to leave Miss Hannigan right here. We're going to start with bringing our right leg forward in our lunge and our left leg behind. Now, these blocks are always optional, so you're welcome to hold on to them to give you a little bit more height and to open up this hip flexor just a little bit. And unlike a vinyasa practice where you would engage your glutes, you are welcome to relax your glutes and just be in the pose and be in the moment right now. And we're going to be here for just a couple of moments. You are welcome, if this is too much on your knees, to put a towel underneath your knees or a blanket, or even fold up your yoga mat to the side and put your knee on top of that. And so just hang out here. If you'd like, you can drop your head down, getting that full stretch. And of course, I have some help here with my pose. We have Hannigan here helping. So focus on your mantra, the I am. And breathe. I am secure. I am safe. I am strong. Basically, I am. And so just take a long breath in and a long, slow breath out. When you're ready with that, straighten out your right leg and take your left leg back. And you're welcome to stay up in like this half split. You're also welcome to come down on your left leg. And it's a little hard with Miss Hannigan here, but that would look like this without a dog. So I'm just actually going to stay up in my half splits. And then just come forward, getting a nice stretch in your hamstring. So we worked just a moment ago on stretching out the front of our hip flexors, and this is going to be the back of our hamstrings and our glutes. Pull your abdominals in slightly and then just fold forward. And I'm using blocks. You don't have to. You can always just place your hands on the floor and breathe. I am safe. I am strong. I am secure. First chakra, the root chakra, Muladhara, is all about the I am. Now be gentle with yourself on stretching out your hamstrings. You can pull your toes toward your nose, holding this lovely stretch in your hips and hamstrings. And take a long breath in. Long, slow breath out. If you're using your blocks, just push into those. And go ahead and bring yourself back into hero's pose. And just have a nice sit You can always put a block underneath your hips for hero's pose. So before we come to the other side, we're just going to stack our spine and relax into that stretch. And let's go ahead and do the other side. And of course, I have Miss Hannigan here, and I don't have the heart to ask her to change places. So I'm going to do that. Now, last time we stretched out the front of the left hip flexor, at least that's what I did. Please do the opposite one that you did before. And what I'm going to do is just bring my left foot forward so I can get my right hamstring, because I did my right hip flexor, because I did the other side before. And you're welcome to stay up. You're welcome to pad your knee with a towel or a blanket. Or if you don't have one, you can always flip your mat and do it like that so that you can get that knee better padded there. And be gentle with yourself. So I'm using these blocks. You are welcome to use them on medium, high, or low. And just relax into this stretch. Now, if you feel like your front of your hips are tight in this hip flexor on this right side, mine tend to be tight. I just came back from a run. Go ahead and squeeze your glutes a little bit and then relax into that stretch. And squeeze that glute a little bit and then relax. And you'll notice that that hip flexor opens up just a little bit more. And come back to your focus. And breathe. I am safe. I am secure. I am strong. I am worthy. Definitely this, if there's any chakra that is the I am, it is definitely the root chakra, because it is our existence, our right to be. Let me get this a little, oh, sorry. My dog is helping me here. So take a long breath in, a long, slow breath out. And let's go ahead and lift our knee up slightly and push back into the hamstring stretch on the opposite leg. So this is my left leg. I did the right hamstring on the other side. And before, we stayed up high, pulling our abdominals in and having our hands either on the floor or on the block. But today, if you want, I'm going to show you the other way that you're welcome to do this. You're welcome to just place your glute on top of your leg if that doesn't challenge your calves too much, and then just lean forward to get that hamstring stretch. So those are your options here. So this is different than the way I did the other side. You're welcome to stay up in this half splits, or come down in the half splits onto your calf, and that would look like this. I'm going to bring my legs so you can see what I'm doing. So that's just like here. And come forward. I'm actually sitting on this right foot. The option is, of course, yours. I am safe. I am secure. I am worthy. So whether you're in this where you're actually sitting on your foot, or you're in the the higher half lunge. Just take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again and exhale. And one more time, breathe in. Exhale, come out of that stretch. And let's go back into our hero's pose. You're welcome to sit on a block. And that would take some of the pressure off your calves. And you can sit even on 2 blocks. Whatever makes it easier for you. And let's go back to our intentions. Just close your eyes and focus on the I am. I am strong. I am secure. So coming into our next pose, we're actually going to lay down and do a happy baby. Some people call this a dead bug, but this is your choice what you want to call it. Lay on your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Grab your feet. And then just, you can put your hands on your big toes if you'd like, and then just come as open as you can. Now, if you want to open your legs wider, you're welcome to do that. Or just take your big toes and just press your knees towards the floor. Imagine your feet pushing up into the sky and your knees coming into the floor. So you're working with a little bit of that resistance. Press your low back on the floor if you can. And this is happy baby. If you don't want to grab your big toes, you're welcome to grab your ankles, the insides of your feet, or the outsides of your feet. So there's some options for you. I actually like the big toes for today, so that's what I'm going to be holding on to. And you're welcome to close your eyes if you'd like, or just stare quietly up at the ceiling. And breathe. Go back to your mudra, your mantra. I am safe. I am secure. I am strong. And if you want, you can straighten out one leg and then the other leg. Whatever gets that really good stretch in your hips. And don't forget to breathe in this happy baby. And take a long breath in and a long, slow breath out. And breathe in again. And exhale. Go ahead and bring your knees back into your chest and grab your knees and just roll your hips from one direction and the other direction. A couple of times in each direction. And while you're on the floor right here, what I want you to do is to go ahead and place your right leg on the floor and cross your left knee over the top, as in a figure 4. And then just drop that left foot onto the floor. And you're welcome to hold on to that ankle if you like. If you can't reach the ankle and you have a strap, you're also welcome to put the strap on the foot and hold that to get this iliotibial band stretch. And your arms can just be out to the side. And breathe. So you want that left foot placed firmly on the floor, whether you have to use a strap or you can hold on to your costume or the ankle, whichever works, because you're stretching the side of your hip and your ITB. And just breathe. And this is how this looks with the strap. It doesn't matter. It's not about the pose. It's all about the focus. So we're just going to stay here for a couple of minutes in this lovely stretch. And back to your focus of being secure and being strong. Back to the I am. Now, anytime you feel like a stretch isn't working, you can always push against that stretch and then again, and you'll be able to get more comfortable into that stretch. So when I say push against, it's about 5% of your strength, just a little resistance against the stretch, and then pull that back in. And that just helps re-educate your muscles and helps to relax your tendons into the stretch. So take a long breath in and a long breath out. And one more time, long breath in and long breath out. And let's come out of that stretch very slowly. And then just windshield wiper your legs just a little bit. And we're going to go to the other side. So you don't need the strap, but if you'd like to use it, it's up to you. Bring your feet, your right leg over the top of your left, like you're in the figure 4 stretch. And then what you're going to do is drop that right leg onto the floor so your foot is on the floor. And then if you want to use the strap, you can put that on your right foot and then just pull it so you get just a little more of a stretch in this ITB and this hip. And you probably don't have a dog here, but it can be done with or without a dog. And then just let your arm lay open. So this isn't really necessarily a twist. It's more of an ITB stretch because we still have the sacrum on the floor. And breathe. And go back to your I am. I am safe. I am secure. Take a long breath in. A long breath out. Focus on your mudra, on your intention. Focus on the mantra. I am strong. I am secure. I am safe. So take one more breath in. Exhale out. Go ahead and come out of this by just bringing your leg forward, taking the strap off your foot if you're using it, and windshield wiper your legs, open and close. Now, before we go into Shavasana, we're going to do a bridge pose, which will actually help strengthen your glutes and strengthen the back of your legs, which also helps with engaging the root chakra. So what you can do is take your hands and place them underneath your glutes. And I'm going to give you two options. One of these can be an active bridge, which you're just going to lift your glutes and squeeze them up and grab your hands underneath and hold. Or if you'd like, you can just place a block underneath and just do a supported bridge. That's going to be your choice. Because I'm working on glute strength, I'm actually just going to lift my legs. Also, if you really want to work on inner thigh strength and activation of the legs, you can put the block in between your legs and squeeze, and that will help. And we're just going to be here for just a couple of seconds, not very long. So take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Push your feet into the ground. I am strong. I am safe. I am secure. Breathe in again. And exhale. And one more time, squeezing those glutes. And exhale. Go ahead and lower. If you have the block underneath your glutes, go ahead and move that for just a moment. Place your knees together and rest. And let's do that one more time just to reactivate those glutes. Of course, you have the option of using the bolster underneath your hips. Okay, I got my mat back. Or you can just squeeze your glutes or place the the block in between your knees. So I'm going to do again in between my knees, press my feet into the floor, press my hands into the floor. You can roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And take a breath in, and we'll do this 3 breaths. So take a breath in and exhale. And breathe in again. And exhale. And one more time, take a breath in and exhale. And go ahead and lower your hips down onto the floor. Take that block away if you're using it. Bring your knees into your chest and roll your hips around. So you can give your sacrum a really nice massage. And Hannigan's going to go lay down. So massage into your sacrum, laid with your hips. Moving those knees around. And if you can, go ahead and give yourself a big hug, taking your arms around your knees, pressing your sacrum into the floor, and breathe. And Hannigan is feeling like it's dinner time. And when you're ready, let's prepare for Shavasana. So go ahead and straighten your legs and let your feet fall off of your mat, right or left. Place your palms up to the ceiling. Close your eyes. And go back to your mantra. I am safe. I am secure. I am grounded into the earth. Now take a long breath in and a long breath out. And you are welcome to stay in the Shavasana as long as you would like. But if you have places to go, things to do, just take a breath in. Bring your arms above your head. Point your toes to the opposite side. Give yourself a long stretch. And as you exhale, roll onto your side, onto your right side, and push up into a seated position. And you're welcome to, if you'd like, put yourself back on your mat, on your bolster or a block. Cross your feet. And let's go ahead and put ourselves back into the mudra, where we have the pinky and the middle second ring finger crossed. Center finger, fingers touching. And the index finger and the thumb also touching. And this place this just down onto in front of your abdominals. Close your eyes. Focus. Focus on your breath. Focus on the I am. I am safe. I am strong. I am secure. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. And we're going to end this focus on the first chakra, Muladhara, with the sound of Lam. So take a breath in. Lam. 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 Bring your hands into prayer. I'm going to move my dog here. Namaste.